The sun hung low in the sky, casting its golden hues across the horizon as I arrived at the Samboan ferry terminal at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. The air was warm yet gentle, and a soft breeze whispered across the terminal, carrying with it the promise of adventure. Today wasn't just a journey. It was the beginning of an epic passage from one island to another. A voyage that would carry me across the shimmering sea, past towering mountains, and into the heart of Negros Oriental. On board the series bus tour, I found myself surrounded by fellow travelers, each one embarking on their own unique story, but all of us bound by the same destination, Dumaguete, a city known for its charm and vibrant coastal life. The bus, though large and sturdy, would not be the sole carrier of our journey. We were about to board a barge, a colossal cargo ship designed to carry all manner of vehicles, including trucks, tanker, and buses, across the deep waters between the island of Cebu and Negros. The thought of being transported not just across land, but across the sea in such a mighty vessel felt like a true adventure. At 4:30 in the afternoon, the heavy cargo ship arrived, and the series bus, along with all its passengers, was slowly and carefully guided into the barge. The giant ship, a blend of steel and power, creaked and groaned as it secured its position for the crossing. As I settled into my seat, I couldn't help but marvel at the spectacle, the mighty barge, the rustling of the sea, the excitement of the journey ahead. It was the perfect moment to leave behind the bustling world of the terminal and enter the tranquil embrace of the ocean. The barge set off, its engine humming deeply, and the vast ocean stretched out before us, a deep blue expanse that seemed to go on forever. The sea was unusually calm. There was no wind, and the surface of the water mirrored the sky in a tranquil reflection. The journey across the ocean would take just over an hour, but the beauty of the scene made time seem irrelevant. As the barge carved its way through the waters, I leaned over the side of the vessel, gazing at the horizon where Cebu Island slowly faded into the distance. On the left side of the barge, the mountains of Negros Island rose like guardians of the sea, green and lush, their peaks obscured in places by a soft mist. The island appeared both welcoming and mysterious, as though it were waiting for us to arrive and unfold its secrets. The coastline was jagged and wild, with bursts of greenery stretching down to meet the water's edge. It was a sight unlike any I had ever seen, a living painting of nature's splendor. The sun, now lower in the sky, began to perform its daily ritual of setting the world aflame with color. The golden light danced across the water, casting long shadows on the barge deck and setting the sky ablaze with reds, oranges, and purples. The air was still, and for a brief moment, the whole world seemed to pause in awe of the beauty around us. I could feel the calming pulse of the ocean beneath the ship, and the gentle rocking of the barge was soothing, almost hypnotic. It was the kind of moment when the soul is reminded of the vastness of the world, and yet how small and interconnected we all are. The barge swayed gently beneath me as I stood near the railing, gazing out into the vast expanse of the ocean. It was my first time in this part of the Philippines, the waters between Samboan, Cebu, and Tampi, Negros Oriental, and I felt a profound sense of wonder and excitement. My heart raced with joy, not just for the adventure, but for the beauty of it all, an experience I knew would stay with me forever. With my camera in hand, I continued to film, capturing every moment of this first journey across the water. The world was alive with such beauty. It almost felt as if the universe had aligned to show me something magical. After what seemed both like an eternity and no time at all, the barge finally neared Tampi ferry terminal in Negros. The island of Negros seemed to rise up like a sentinel, its mountains looming closer and closer. The approach was smooth, and as the barge docked with a soft thud, I felt the excitement build once again. We had crossed into a new world, and the adventure was far from over. Disembarking from the barge, the passengers once again boarded the series bus tour, ready to continue our journey. The bus rolled off the barge with a gentle hum, and the ride to Dumaguete began in earnest. The roads now wound through the lush landscape of Negros Oriental, the mountains still towering in the distance, their peaks bathed in the fading light of the sunset. The journey from here to Dumaguete would be a scenic one, with the promise of more discoveries. But it was hard not to reflect on the incredible crossing we had just completed. The air was cooler now, and the fading light of the day painted everything in hues of lavender and gold. As we drove along the coast, the last rays of the sun touched the ocean one last time, as if to say goodbye for the night. The deep blue waters and the rugged beauty of the island landscape were the perfect bookends to the story of the journey I had just embarked on. The road ahead was winding, but I could feel the rhythm of the land and sea guiding me towards my destination. The bus hummed steadily forward, its passenger quietly soaking in the beauty of the world outside, and I realized that this journey was not just physical one, but an emotional passage as well. A reminder that sometimes the journey itself holds more beauty than the destination. As the bus continued its course towards Dumaguete, I knew that this epic journey from Samboan to Dumaguete would live on in my memory forever, not just for the sights I had witnessed, but for the peace I had found in the calm of the ocean, the majesty of the mountains, and the glory of a sunset shared with strangers who were, in that moment, part of the same story. And so the journey continued. Thank you for watching.